2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our locations. And here's the starting group for Houston. Later out there with Bridges, it's Goose, then it's Dub, and it's Palmer in at the 2 spot. And for Indiana, here we go. They've got Smith, the dude out there with Boomer, then it's Lucas, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Walker. It's tipped. And there's the pass to the waiter. And it goes down 2 points.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Passes it to Gafford. Indiana moving the ball around. Smith the pass to Boomer. Shot clock at 6. And here is Lucas. Down low, goes back up, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Smith.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And, you know, guys, you look at the Rockets, they've been in the midst of a great championship window. A lot of teams have been trying to avoid going for titles against the Warriors. The Rockets have been in win-now mode, very aggressive in trying to get to the top.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doubled by Bridges. Shots good by Gafford. Clark, you have to admire the Rockets for not shying away from the challenge of keeping up with a great team like Golden State.
Yeah, I have great respect for the Rockets, guys, because they've come as close as any team in the West to knocking off the Warriors. You know, they took them to a Game 7 and also had a chance in last season's playoffs when KD was injured. I think you've got to admire their competitive spirit and not backing down.
Right.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Pass to Lucas. And the pass to Boomer for the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lack.
My goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 6. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Palmer. And here's Lowry. Here's the waiter. And no good. Walker with some nice D. That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Boomer the pass to Smith. Lets a floater go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's the waiter, guarded by Walker. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Lucas kicks to Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you can't say Indiana didn't work the ball last year. Top 5 in field goal percentage.
Yeah, you know what? It was a combination of things, and I'm a little biased having my roots with the Pacers, but they consistently made the extra pass, the next pass. And they had veteran finishers as well. They were as fun a team to watch in the league for me. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
But they recover it. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Boomer the pass to Lucas. Smith outside. Pass to Boomer. From 18 feet away. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Bridges. Here's the waiter, defended by Lucas. The waiter.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there. Well, you know, guys, with the style of offense the Rockets play, they hear some criticism. They look for fouls, they want to draw fouls, and they shoot a ton of threes. No matter what the game situation is, they're jacking up threes. It does polarize some fans and purists who follow the game.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And with the Rockets, they've heard plenty about how they look for fouls.
And that's a big part of how they attack. I mean, they want to draw fouls, want to get to that foul line. They make no bones about it. But because of the pace of play being as slow as it was for them, they were third in that category. They also were third in free throws made.
Bridges dishes to Lowry. Here's Palmer. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Walker in the post, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 12.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The pass to Palmer. Over Smith. The waiter. It's good on the putback. He's got 8.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Smith, the pass to Walker. Smith, left side. Outside, Walker. Here's the great, covered by Smith. Palmer passes to Mullins. Here's the waiter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Smith on the wing. Up again. The putback. Walker on the follow.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Here's the waiter. Guarded by Walker. And the officials call traveling violations. C's checked in for Indiana. The kid comes in for Lucas. And then for Houston, Lamb is checked in for Bridges. And Bacon subbed in for the great. Here's the kid while recovering. Here's Zurbis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They double team Walker. Smith, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pacers leading by 3. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound. Passes it to Bacon. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
A fader. Misses off the left iron.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The kid passes to Walker. That one, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stolen by Walker. Here's Smith. It's deflected, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Some changes for Indiana. Champs checked in for Walker. Thunder comes in for Boomer. And it's Goose in for Smith. The Rockets also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for the waiter. And it's Boss in for Dub. Here's Thunder. Pass to Champ. This one for three. And Bacon pulls it down. Rockets trail by 3. To the inside. Lamb. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Here's Boss. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Goose, the pass to the kid. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's the Rockets on the break. Leonard, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Champ, and it's blocked. Leonard kicks to Lamb. We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Goose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets trail by 5. Boss passes to Mullins. Here's Boss. With some arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The pass to Thunder. A 3 ball. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
See the pass to the kid. And the rejection by Leonard. Puts up a three, and Mullins the basket on the assist by Leonard. Now it's just a 3-point Indiana lead. Here's Champ. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
Thunder is out there with Z. That's Goose. Then there's Champ. And it's Lucas in at the point guard position. That's the Pacers 5. Fires for 3. Count it. And the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bacon.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Zerbis. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Zerbis. Champ, the pass to Z. Jacks up a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Boss. Shoots from 12. Doesn't go for him. Pacers leading by 5. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Thunder. And the Pacers another 3.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Knocked away and stolen by Lucas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And they're pushing it up. The Rockets again can't hit. Champ, the pass to Thunder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staff and scouting staff. And plenty of micro-analysis to go around, but some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot block. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Boss. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Boss. To the middle. Here's Oberto. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. The bodyguard's got his first 2 points. Pacers leading by 9. Lucas the pass to Goose. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The grades checked in for Bacon. Rockets trail by 12. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bridges misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bridges with the board.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pass to Boss. 5 on the clock. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Goose, the pass to Lucas. Pass to Goose. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Inside, Leonard. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. The pass to the bodyguard. Here's the great. Leonard on the wing. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Palmer. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Champ. Three-pointer. Bridges with the board. Passes to Boss. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Champ. Boomer comes in for Goose. And Smith subbed in for Lucas. The Rockets also changing it up. The waiter comes in for Leonard. And Dubs subbed in for Boss.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's the waiter. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it's denied. Here is Boomer. Smith feeling it out a bit. The feed to Walker. Here's Thunder. Indiana with a new shot clock.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gafford passes to Smith. Here's Gafford. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Oberto. Buries the long-range jumper. The bodyguard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Walker the pass to Boomer. Here's Thunder. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Thunder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Timeout called. The Rockets mark a big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points, and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from the waiter. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. 14 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lowry's got his first basket. Pacers leading by 10. Pass to Walker. Here's Gafford. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. The kid, he's checked in for Thunder. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. The kid passes to Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the inside, the waiter, rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's the kid, misses from close range. Here's Lamb, knocks down the 3 ball. Lamb's got 5 points so far.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And he makes the first. Bacon, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to the waiter. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
14 feet away. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gafford passes to Boomer. Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. And Walker throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. Now the pass to Boomer. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Rebounded by Lamb. Rockets trail by 12. Here's the waiter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. They double team Walker. Smith left side. Here's the kid. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bridges passes to Lamb. There's 1:34 left in the first half. Back to Bridges. From outside the arc, the Pacers pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Boomer. That shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Pacers. Lucas comes in for the kid. And a switch here also for Houston. Mullins is checked in. 1:04 left here in the second. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And he knocks down the first one. Leonard, he's checked in for the waiter.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Passes it to Mullins. Pass to Lamb. Misses off the right eye.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Mullins. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Bacon. Three-pointer, Lowry. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Smith outside. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 14. The shot will not fall. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Pacers leading by 14. It's the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter got a... Thanks for joining.
We've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Bridges out there with the waiter. Then it's Dub, and there's the great, and it's Mullins in at the 3 spot. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Indiana leading by 12. Now Walker. Again. Good by Gafford.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Lowry passes to the waiter, and he jams it with authority.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Mullins. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. From 13, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Good on the second free throw. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Lucas, the pass to Walker. They double team Walker. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Walker in the post. Here's Gafford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gafford's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Walker finds Smith. Lucas looking for an opening. Teardrop shot. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
To the middle. The waiter passes to Palmer. Down low. Mullen. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is. And Greg sounded better saying it than I did. Rockets trailed by 9. Bridges dishes to Lowry. Inside, here's the waiter. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Rockets trail by 7. Lowry passes to the waiter. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Smith outside. Back to Lucas. From deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Lucas has got 7 points.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
The 3. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Smith. Walker with a clean look. No good on the triple.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Some changes for Indiana. Champ comes in for Walker. And it's Goose in for Boomer. And a switch here also for Houston. Aussie's checked in for the great. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Thunder's checked in for Smith. And a switch here also for Houston. Roberto's checked in. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Pacers leading by 7. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Here's Gafford. No good on the quick 3. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Oberto. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Lucas, the pass to Thunder. Pass to Champ. Three-pointer. Pocket 6. Sinks the triple. Champ's got 7.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Boss. Defended by Lucas.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Gafford. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Pass to Boss. Houston moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Indiana converting. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 11. The pass to the body. It's deflected. Here's Champ. Now recovering. Lucas with it. He's got 9. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Over to the wing. Here's Goose. He's got 8. Passes it to Thunder. Here's Champ. Now recovering. They get it back. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 points in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Z's checked in for Indiana. Houston also making some changes. Lamb, he's checked in for the bodyguard. Leonard comes in for the waiter. And Bacon subbed in for Dub. Here's Bacon. He's got 5. To Lamb. Pass to Bacon. On the wing, Lamb. Here's Boss. It's good. Boss has got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's the Rockets on the break. There's Bacon. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Pacers leading by 9. Now here's Lucas. 9 points in the game so far. Good on the triple. And that's 10 points for Champ.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And even 3-on-3 break. There's Bacon. From outside, off the mark. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Champ makes it off the glass. Champ's got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Boss.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Z, the pass to Thunder. Kept alive by Indiana.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Good on the bucket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Outside, Lamb. Bacon the pass to Lamb. 5 to shoot. Here's Boss. Drills the three-pointer. Boss has got 11 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Champ, and the rejection by Leonard. Outside, Lamb. There's Bacon. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. And finished off by Leonard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Boomer, he's checked in for Indiana. Dubs checked in for the Rockets. So it's the Pacers now. Rockets trail by 9. There's the dish to Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Lucas the pass to Champ. Back to Lucas. Leonard with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And it's blocked. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Pacers with the ball. Pacers leading by 9.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Mullins kicks to Lamb. Houston moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. There's Bacon. They get it back. Great D that time from Lucas. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boomer out there with Smith. Then there's Z, and it's the dude, and it's Champ in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Lowry. Drops it in from 11 feet. Indiana leading by 11. Smith outside. Walker against Leonard. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's the pass to Lamb. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Here's Lowry. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Smith with the defensive effort. Z the pass to Smith. Here's Champ. Passes it to Z. Bucket is good.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
The Pacers making a change here. Lucas is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. The greats checked in for Bacon. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Again, the miss by Lowry.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here is Boomer. Pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Leonard. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 28. Rockets trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kicks it to Leonard. And it's Lamb atop the key. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pacers leading by 16. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. The waiters check in for the Rockets. Here's the great, covered by Smith. Pass to Bridges. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Yep, that one goes. That's 28 points for the waiter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Walker at the elbow. He kicks to Lucas. And here's Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's service. Rockets with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's good from long range. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Boomer. The pass to Lucas. Lowry brings the double. Walker surveying the floor. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Smith. Here's Zerbis. And just miss after miss right now.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Indiana leading by 11. Now Lucas. Back to Walker. Out to Smith. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Smith dishes to Walker. Rockets with the rebound. Lowry's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pushing it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
See the pass to Walker. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the great. And the layup is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Smith the pass to Boomer. Here's Zerbis. Bangs home the trifecta. And the the Pacers lead by 13.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Lucas the pass to Boomer. Lucas against Lowry. Right side to Walker. Smith for three, and the Pacers another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Passes to Bridges. Dishes it to Lamb. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Lucas. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Rockets trail by 16. Lamb missing again.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Walker with it. Bridges covering. Shots good by Walker.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lowry dishes to Bridges. A stupendous finish in traffic. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. 16-point lead. And the layup's good off the glass. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's the waiter. Basket good. The Waiters got 32 points.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
To the inside. Service. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Goose, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Out to the wing. Left side, Walker. Count it, good. Walker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Nice game, great performance by the dude.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, the dude.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Pass to Smith. Here's Gafford. Defended by Bridges. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lucas kicks to Smith. Second chance shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Rockets trailed by 20. Outside Lowry. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
No No good from Lucas.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Lowry can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both. And so here is Houston. Now the pass to the waiter. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Rose passes to Boss. And the 3 off target. Indiana leading by 23. And he lobs it up toward the rim. A slam dunk by Thornton.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague, down to 5 on the shot clock. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Hands it from downtown.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Ward. Passes it to the bodyguard. Shoots the 3. Pacers with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Indiana can just let the clock run down here. Here is Boomer. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and